Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Joshiebear, and we are back, and we're playing Minecraft. Surprise, surprise, we're playing Minecraft. You notice that I'm in a little bit different world here. It's kind of my test world, my creative world that I'm not in a lot, as you can see. It's pretty empty, but try out a few things here and there just to see if I can get it built, like the mushroom farm, which... This one kind of works. I got one mushroom in there. That's cool. My frames are really low. I guess they're not that low. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, I was trying out some things. That was my attempt at a 1.8 friendly obsidian generator. And as you can see, I've got a squid problem. I got squid spawning in my water. But what I was really actually... it's another one that just doesn't work. But what I was really looking at was a way to simplify the whole auto farm, crop auto farm thing. Because our farm right now is semi-auto, and these are still semi-auto. There are some automatic ones that use pistons to push the dirt and whatnot. But I don't need that, and I came up with my own little, I guess, variation of that design, or of those theories. This is the original one that I came up with. Let me get in here real quick. Yes, I'm in creative, so it's... But this one, flick the lever, and of course it just grows it, you harvest it, and replant. Which isn't bad. I mean, with as much we don't use and as much as we've actually grown, this isn't a bad thing for me. But what I was thinking is that this kind of design can go into some kind of new base, because I mean, we just finished up the gold farm. We have the mob farm. I'm going to have all that bone to make bone meal with. Nothing to really do with it. So I came up with this kind of idea here. And what you can do with this is you can actually do this if you wanted, which a design that I saw Mr. Mumbo himself. I like his designs. That's why I frequently go to them. But you can actually do something like this, where you just run the redstone over and then over again. I guess like this, maybe. It would be like that, I think. And then hold on, let me see if this actually works. But yeah, I keep thinking that I don't need those humongous farms anymore. They've produced enough at this point to where I shouldn't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to have enough of the crops to use. So I'm thinking that I want to utilize something like this. But my house, as cool as it is, and as much work as I've actually put into, gathering the resources for all of that, and make sure I still got, okay. Yeah, see how quick that is? That's like... that's using some. That's using some. Yeah, see, that's going pretty quick. I mean, we could... look at that. That's... I don't know. It's probably negligible how quick it actually is, but we're going to have enough bone meal to be able to do it. And it's not using the bone meal when there's nothing there, so I can just shut it off and not waste any bone meal. So that's, I mean, it's not the cleanest design ever, but it's definitely one that works. But anyway, getting back to the house that I built, it's cool and all, but I need something on a grander scale. I'm not ready to go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon yet, only because I don't have the Ender Pearls that I need. I don't have any of that stuff yet. So while I'm still trying to collect those so I can get into that actual end portal. I don't even know where the stronghold is yet, so um, that's kind of where I am. But I'm thinking I want to try to find a new place around the property to do this. And if I tear out the old farm, it'll actually give me more room to expand the melon farm and the pumpkin farm, and maybe even rebuild the sugarcane farm if I wanted, or maybe make something else over there, just freeing up the land. Or that could be where I build the new base. I'm not sure, but I'm going to study this a little bit more just to make sure that I understand how this works. And then I'm going to pop into the survival world, and we're going to get started on tearing out the old farm, clear out that land, and then pick a new spot for our new home, even though we just built a new home that isn't finished. Oh. Yeah, I had to figure that out. Alright, so as you can see, and we can see wow, that's a lot of villagers, but anyway, as you can see, I have cleared out my farm. It was, I can't say it was a sad day. It was, yeah, I'm going to be glad to see this go, but, quite honestly, with as far away from where I've been, I mean, I've been mostly over there, it really hasn't been that big a deal for me, or hasn't been that convenient for me to come over here and harvest this stuff and replant everything. So, quite honestly, I think this is probably the best move that I could make as far as the farm goes. We didn't get a lot of carrots. We're not using a lot of carrots, though. I do think we should probably make some night vision potions here very soon. But I've got plenty of resources here to be able to create a small little auto farm to harvest my crops. I don't know exactly what I want to do with this area. I don't know that I really want to do anything with this area. Although I've got this awesome mountain here that I could build a really epic base out of. And, we could have a elevator system coming up to the top. I mean, we could leave all of the other structures. I mean, why tear it all down? I certainly am going to tear that out because I think I want to expand these farms out a little bit, and maybe even, I don't know. We'll think of something there, but it's not at the top of my list. Though the hoppers are going to be nice to have, so we can use them. But it's like we can see our mob farm from there. We've got our nether portal there. I got to tear that one down. We've got the iron farm there. So actually, if we're living over here, or even, yeah, if we're living over here, that wouldn't be too bad. I could, instead of having that shaft going down into my slime farm, I could just dig myself a tunnel down over there. I mean, if we look at that, it's really not that far from here. Just dig a tunnel over and bring it into the middle of the base somewhere. Why not? And then I've got all those dispensers too. Yeah, resource-wise, I should be okay. Yeah, okay, that looks like it could work. We're far enough away from that we won't hear any of that going. Although I don't know how many zombie pigmen are going to be coming through there, but that's okay. It was just something to build. But my biggest thing is the iron farm and the villager farm. I've got a villager farm. This is getting a little ridiculous. But see, what was it? Oh yeah, I do have to make a confession, and it's not. I'm not proud of what happened, but I had something happen to me while I wasn't recording, and it was in between the gold farm and where we stand here today. If I open up my inventory, you'll notice I've got a few extra picks in my inventory here. I was in the Nether, and I was trying to gather some glowstone, which I was collecting quite a bit, and I ended up falling into... Wait, no, I wasn't in the Nether. I was mining, and I had collected a ton of resources in my mine. And what happened was I poked my head up into a ravine and started climbing around and got hit by a skeleton arrow and fell into some lava. And for some reason, I just could not get out of it. So I ended up losing everything. Everything I had. So I had to go make myself a new sword, which is a little bit better sword. I like it a little bit better. That I got from the Nether, but I got myself a couple just regular picks here. Nothing incredible, but I did get myself another Silk Touch pick, which was what I was most upset about. I also did get a Fortune 3 pick in my new enchanting round. Oh, and I didn't show you my boots. Yeah, you like them boots? Yeah, how you like them now? The rest of my armor kind of sucks, but those boots are pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, so let me look at this real quick, because if this is going to be our base, we have got quite a bit of work ahead of us, because we'll have to take the we do have that rail system. We're going to have to take that rail system back into here. We also have the sorting system down there, which could be good, could be bad. I'm not sure how I want to do that. I could use a minecart to take it over there, but we do have to do more of that. So I'm going to start planning some more of this out, and I will bring it back when I've finally decided how I want to go about this. Alright, so I'm down here in the mines, and yeah, this not really... I got a chunk that didn't load. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm going to be cheaty. Oh, there's some emerald over there. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but well, hold on. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage. Nope, I just glitched out. All right. But anyway, I'm down in the mines because I need to do some mining. I need to gather a few resources before we start getting into our huge project of rebuilding a humongous base and getting all that stuff put together. So that way we've got resources to work with, so we can, I guess, rebuild and at least have the iron and redstone and stuff we need, especially for this railway, because we're gonna have to run this railway over to that mountain. But I thought, you know, there's something that a lot of people do, and that's mining challenges. And I do a lot of I mean, as you can see, I've done a lot of mining down here, although those shafts aren't really all that. But I have done quite a bit of mining down here. And I figured, you know what? I need to think about exactly how I want to go about this, and I need to do some mining. So let's see what I can collect. I've got all my picks. I've got my Silk Touch. I've got my Fortune with me. And after I get done, I don't know, maybe an hour. I'll take an hour and mine. I need to do that to make up for what I lost when I died. So we'll see what I come up with, and I'll show you some of that. Okay, so I know I said mining challenge, but well, I went back down the mine shaft that I went into, that got me into the ravine that ultimately made me lose everything that I collected before. And it's actually quite a little cave system. It's more than just like a little ravine. It's a cave system surrounding a ravine here at this point, and I'm making my way through it. Although there is so much iron and coal, I can't pass this up. There's just iron is really the reason I wanted to do more mining, because I'm gonna need the iron for the rails, but there's just so much stuff. I can't believe that I've run into. I mean, look at that. There's more iron. Just it's like every corner I turn, there's blocks of iron everywhere. I've got quite a bit of gold too, so yeah, this mining challenge is more like a caving mine challenge. I mean, look, we got creepers and skeletons trying to come at me here. Come at me, bro. Oh, really? You're gonna make me go down there? Oh, yeah. You're not as good. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Shit. That's right. I didn't bring any extra arrows with me. Oh well. I guess I'll have to let it be. But I'm gonna continue mining in this little in this cave system, and then probably also go back to my actual mine and do some mining there. And I just wanted to share with you what I had run into in my adventures. Of course, Josh gets lost in a cave. What else is new? I mean, look at that. All right, so I still got about a half hour left in my, I guess, mining challenge that I'm doing. And I just got back out of my cave, and I wanted to just show you something. Yeah, I've got to drop some stuff off before I can even continue. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll get to some real mining. Okay, so we're back up top, and I have to be honest with you. I didn't do a lot of thinking about our what we're gonna do over here, but we did get done with all of our mining, and I have to say, I've got quite a bit here. That's you might have saw there in that little time lapse of the mining where I went down one shaft and just found a ton of diamond ore. Just sitting there. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I just got some, and there's some more. Yay! Which I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong there. All right, so ore-wise, we got 5 stacks of coal. And we got a little bit of lapis. We got a little over a stack of redstone ore. We got 3, almost 4 stacks of iron ore, which is good. That's really what I was looking for. And we got a little bit of gold. Not worried too much about the gold. So, yeah. So it's time to take our pick. Is that the... Oh. Yeah, it switched it. Okay. Time to take our pick and all of our ore and find out what we actually got. Ugh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I don't know if we can actually see this. So let's see if we can. That's all the ore. It's 6 wide and about 12, 13 blocks long. It's how many rows up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 high. And as you can see, I've put my diamond on top. So I guess it's time to see what we get out of it. I didn't realize that I had that much. I mean, I saw it in my inventory, but wow, it's going to take me all night to do this. All right, so that took me all night to do. It literally took the entire night to get all of that mined up. But let's see what we ended up with here. All right. Oh nope. Better take care of this guy first. Get out of here. Anyway, just trying to sort. Really? How did you get a sword? That guy, yeah, that one had a sword, and I'm not sure how. But wow, that's a lot of. I got a lot of coal out of that. Just give me just a second. I am not very quick with counting most days. Just trying to get it all. Okay. Make sure there's nobody else around here. That creeper, he'll be okay. You saw that I did have one mishap with a creeper there, but all right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 11, almost 12 stacks of coal. 2 stacks plus 1 of the lapis. Almost four stacks of iron ore, a little bit of gold ore. 51 diamond out of that. 24 ore. So that's almost double. That's a 2-for-1 deal I like. And then 6 stacks, 6.5 stacks. Oh wait, that's another stack of that. So that's what. Wow, that's what I got out of actually less than an hour. I only spent about 20 minutes in the mine, and the other half hour was in that cave. So that's wow, that's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. All right, so I've got to get that stuff cooking. I should be able to store all of this in the storage system. I'll go ahead and start doing that. And while I do that, I will talk a little bit more about what I'm thinking. Yeah, I spent all this time on this house, and I actually did spend a lot of time on it, but I'm not sure. Not sure it's what I want, because I always end up building something like this, and then I'm like, well, everything else is so far away, or, you know, if that were in my house, it would be a lot better. Or if my base had this in it, or, you know what I'm saying? I think you get the picture there. But that's really what I'm looking at here, and that's why I was considering this area, because we haven't done anything with that. And it's a little closer to everything else. I can have the entrance there by that storage shed. I can finally rip down the house, too. I can reroute everything to the storage area if I need to by running water canals, things like that. So I don't think that's a big deal. Just making sure I got everything. Okay, just want to put all that stuff in there. That's probably going to mess up the system. It always does. Let's go ahead and start cooking this. Ooh. Nope, wrong button. I need to put some more of that in there. Probably need to put some of that in there. But I guess. Hey, alright, that's cool. I'll put that all in my ender chest. It's an efficiency 4 pick. Yeah. Woo! Alright, so now I could do it there because my nether portal's there, but I really want that there. I need to break that. I'll leave it there for now. It'll be fine. But it's almost perfect. Like, I've got a area that I could build up into. Or even, yeah. It's almost like I'd be moving everything, but all this stuff is just, it's working pretty well. The only thing I'm not overly impressed with is this, but again, I've only got 2 rows of it, and how much sugarcane am I really using? Oh, there's some lost. A little bit lost. Not bad, though. Another wart farm. This I'm actually pretty surprised by. That's working pretty well. Of course, it's only 2 pumpkins growing there, so I haven't even farmed that. But while we're waiting, let's feed our livestock. I guess I'm kind of torn because I'm looking for things to do in my world here, I guess, and I'm really unsure of what else to do with it. I mean, there's more that I could do. But I also want to be closer to this stuff. And even though I got a mushroom farm over there, it's not even working. I mean, the gold farm can stay over there. For right now, it's not a big deal. Feed these guys again. How many I actually need to feed? I'll just, whatever, I'll just feed them until they no longer want to feed. Yeah, see, I'm having the same problem again. I'm getting their sheep getting stuck in there with their parents. Oh well. All right, let's look at this again because I've got so much in. What I really need to do is get down and get my storage system a little more, I guess, organized and a lot bigger, so that way I can put. I mean, look how much wheat I have in that chest. Just a bunch of crap in this chest. Wow. I didn't realize I had this stuff just sitting in here. I mean, I've got other chests. That chest has nothing in it, but flowers. Like I was planning a tree farm. I still kind of want to do a tree farm, but not necessary yet. Some mushrooms. So yeah, this place can come down, which would open up the front side of this. I guess let's start looking at that, because that's actually where I would probably enter, and then I could do some more piston doors on it, like the Ender, or I keep calling it the Ender, the Nether portal. Just digging around here. Is that? Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Because that'll come down too. And I can have almost like a back door or something over here to look at. So I can come out and see, like, that's my jungle tree farm, and I guess we'll have to see. But I think I know where I'm gonna start. Definitely think I know where I'm gonna start, and that's gonna be this little entranceway here, getting that built in there. It's really gonna be more hidden away, but I am gonna clear out, at least even up this front side here. With my tools, this really shouldn't be that big a deal. Now, I could just blow up the whole mountain. I've got enough gunpowder and stuff to do that, but why? I can just dig into it and clear it out. And I mean, it's not a server or anything, so I don't have to hide it, but it'd be kind of cool. And then I can really take some time and decorate everything inside. I don't know, we'll see, but I guess what I'll do is let's just dig into it and see what's inside, because we could get in there. It could be a big open cave. I might as well just do that. So that'll open out into that area. Okay, well, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll leave me a 2x2 area in the middle. Might as well just dig right in and see what we've got inside. Alright, so as you can see, this is gonna be quite a project. I mean, there's no question about that. I think it's a good move just for the sake of, keeping things busy in this series. But then again, I'm not sure it's the best move. I want to do it because it's something ambitious. It's something that, of course, keeps the series going. Because at this point, you're going to watch me hunt Endermen for the rest of the series until I can get enough Ender Pearls. And then I even have to find a stronghold. So while I'm, looking for those opportunities, it's always, I guess, advantageous to continue to improve my area, even though I've got that house over there, which is fine. Nothing wrong with it. It just happens to be a little short-sighted in its build, like our original house, which is still standing. We got to tear that down, but it's like tearing this away and doing a small auto farm where we can just do it as we need it. I think that's the way to go. But I would certainly be open to any feedback that any of you might have. So if you have any ideas as to what I should really be doing with this, please leave a comment. Now, I do record these in advance, so a lot of times what I'm recording is actually a little further ahead from what you're viewing than what most YouTubers do. And I do that because I don't have a lot of followers at this point. I don't have a lot of people who are chomping at the bit every week for a video from me. They probably would if I were a little more, a little more timely with my videos. A lot of times I'll forget about it because I have a regular job. I have other things that I'm involved in outside of work as well, so those do take up my time. And maybe one day I will do nothing but make YouTube videos as a career, and then at that point, I'll upload videos all day long and make videos all day long. But at this point, I can't afford to do that. So sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. So, if you are watching this and you are enjoying what I'm doing, please comment. Please let me know that you're at least, which one do I want? I guess we'll put that one. Since I'm going to be here and get it, I might as well just mine it out. But anyway, so I guess let me know. Let me know what's going on here. All right, so I'm trying to mine through to the other side of this mountain because I want to see how much space I really have lengthwise, because that's going to give me a good idea of really what kind of things I can do. And I think I've actually hit, okay, there's the other side. That's quite a bit of space. That's a lot of room that I'm going to have to work with. Wow. This could be a pretty big base. And in fact, we could be moving a lot of our stuff over here. We've got the space here to do it. The only issue we're going to have is, what to move and what not to move. Like our big farms are, of course, our iron farm is going to stay where it is. I mean, there's no sense in tearing that down with all the work that I went through to do that. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, but still quite a bit of work went into getting that together. Let's see here, and then see this mountain goes forever that way too. Wow. Well, but like the animal farms, do we move those even after we struggled through building those? I think the mushroom farm would be something that we could probably put in here and then actually put a pretty big space in our new base for, I guess, multiple units. Because let's face it, that mushroom farm not really performing. So if we tore it out, it wouldn't really be any big loss to us. So I think that's something we could probably move into this place. We could start a second mine here if we wanted. Definitely going to put a storage system in here. The one I did a lot of work on the one underground, but we might as well have that stuff in our base instead of just random chests all around. It is going to set us up for maybe having a minecart transportation system from our mine to the storage system. That would be a good project for us to do. That's something I've actually never done, and it's something we haven't done yet in this playthrough. I mean, we've got our mine cart that goes from our slime farm to our mine, but that's because they're like right around the corner from each other. I mean, a huge rail system to transport our goods back and forth would be something worthwhile. I don't want to abandon that mine system, and I definitely want to be able to go to the slime farm and get all the slime balls and things like that, because I can AFK in one of those rooms and reap the rewards. Although I've got more slime balls at this point than I probably know what to do with, other than just make a bunch of slime blocks and jump around on them. So don't know I really need to do anything more than that there. I guess the sky's the limit at this point. I mean, we can do some elevators in here because, of course, this place is big enough to have multiple floors to where we can do anything we want there. I mean, we were really at a place where it doesn't matter what we do. It really doesn't. Okay, there's the sandstone. So we finally got to the other... Wow, we finally got to the other side of this. Some more sand. Let's pick up that sand, maybe. I mean, look at that. That pick is just cutting right through that sandstone. Yeah, so that's a lot of space there. All right, so as you can see, I've made some progress in tearing out everything, and I do have to make yet another confession about dying in the world of Minecraft. I ended up dying again. I was clearing this out a little bit more, and I just kind of AFK'd out there to go do something real quick, and I came back, and all of my stuff was on the ground, and I was dead. I don't know how it happened. I don't care how it happened. So I didn't lose everything that I had collected. I gotta remember where I put it all. But I put it in one of these chests, I do believe. Yeah, it's somewhere, but it might be in my house. But yeah, so I went and I enchanted some more stuff. I actually got myself a nice little pick there that I'm using full time. I still have a fortune pick, so I'm good. But if you'll also notice, I finally cleared that stuff out. So our original house is now gone. It was a sad day, but I was also pretty I was also kind of glad to see it go, to be quite honest. And I've got zombies everywhere. I've got to light that up a little bit better. That's one other thing I've got to really take care of. We've got just zombies and other mobs spawning all over this place. And I guess I felt like I had it lit up okay, but apparently not. We'll have to get that going a little bit better. But now I got zombie hordes after me. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to end this one. I'm going to do a little more thinking on how I want to do this, whether I want to just start clearing everything out and then build up the open area, or kind of leave that mountainy, stony feel in there. I'll decide that. I'll probably end up just clearing this out and building inside, but we've got to get the outside going too. Something else I want to do in the next episode for this Let's Play is we've got that crude cactus farm out here, and let's see if I can get back there without dying here or ruining anything that I've done here. But I've got this cactus farm here that I'm not doing anything with because, again, I have to go harvest it every time I want. You stay away from my villagers. Every time I want cactus, and I mean, I've got a lot of cactus, so I might move this actually indoors to see if I can't get that a little more automatic and get it storing in a chest, which is the only reason I haven't come out here. So we'll be thinking about that. We'll also probably start getting an auto farm going as well. Oh, he's gonna get that villager. Oh, he got him. I just need to get those guys out. Okay, sorry to be sidetracked. So many villagers. Hey, you stay out of here. Anyway, we'll get some stuff started to move in. Probably get some decoration going. So that's it. I'm Joshiebear. Please make sure that if you like the video, click that like button. Come on. Ain't nothing wrong with clicking the like button. And, you know, if you like this and more videos, then click subscribe because you'll see when there's more videos like this. I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't know how many times I have to say it. And I'd greatly appreciate it. So, I'm going to start preparing my new home. I'll see you later.